Hello and welcome to another video by
Travelling Weasels. My name is Tambe, I am British, and this is my beautiful German fiance, Tambe.
You know what you just said?
What was it?
Oh my god, you just said, hi, my name is Tambe.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we are the Travelling Weasels, Laura and Tambe, and we are here to show you how you can weasel your way out of the rat race.
Ooh.
In today's video, we're going to discuss top reasons why, at least once in your lifetime, you have to visit Budapest in Hungary.
Okay, so the first reason we recommend that you go to Budapest is the thermal baths. Now, Hungary is the third most thermal country in the world after New Zealand and Iceland, and Budapest is actually the only city in the world that has natural healing thermally baths. So they're spread all across the city, and we visited 3, Széchenyi, Rudis and Gellert. Széchenyi is probably the most famous or iconic bath in Budapest with its cool outside pool. You're in the way. And it's probably the one you'll have seen in our Instagram photos. But actually, out of the 3, this was probably our least favourite. It was kind of a bit like, you know, lads on tour. You know, that's fine, but we kind of wanted to go there to sort of relax. Saying that though, it was really beautiful inside, and there were some awesome pools in there. So our absolute favourite one bath that we went to in Budapest was Gellert Bath. Alright people, here we are at the Gellert Baths, and these are so beautiful, we really like it here. And this one is really gorgeous. It's got a really fun outside with a wave machine, and then inside there's some really hot and cold thermal pools. So there are like lots of little different ones. Some are really hot, some are really cold. We really recommend that you're brave and go in both of them. So the other one we went to was Rudis, and this one is kind of weird because it has men's days only most of the week, and then a couple of women's days only, and then one day which was all, so obviously we went on the all day because we wanted to go together. I think when it's male only or female only, I think you can go naked, so you know, that's your thing. The reason we went to Rudis was for the cool panorama pool that's outside, upstairs, and you can see like the whole of Budapest. We were slightly disappointed with it though because it's quite small and you can't really see that much of Budapest. However, we were still impressed by Rudis because downstairs is a really ancient bath. I think it's like Roman or something, and you're not allowed to take photos in there, but we didn't know, so we did.
Here's some exclusive footage.
So you can also go to a spa-tea at one of these spas where you go at night and you can drink and you can rub up against strangers. We didn't do that, but you should. But yeah, I think I've rambled on a lot about the spas already. Basically, they're awesome and a real highlight of our trip to Budapest, and I think it's a really cool thing to have in the centre of a city, and I love that in natural. And I'm going to shut up now. What's our next point?
Next point. So the next point is all the amazing bars in Budapest. So we went to one really cool bar called Simpler. It's a ruin bar. And what's cool about this bar is that it was a really old building that was meant to be torn down, but they decided against it and they kept it up and they made it into a bar, and it's really arty, it's a really vibrant place. We went there with our friend who came down to visit us, which was really, really cool. We had an amazing time. We smoked some shisha. We had some drinks, we discovered the bar. It was like a huge piece of artwork to me. It was so arty, and I really had a great time there.
We really loved it. A lot of people said, oh, it's really touristy, oh, don't go and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, sometimes things are touristy for a reason, and this one's for a good reason. It is really cool. And in the daytime, I think it's also like a kind of farmer's market-y thing. And what I personally liked was that there are different rooms at different bars. So you've got like a wine bar, a shisha bar, a beer bar, cocktail bar, a food bar.
True.
And yeah, arty.
Speaking of drinking, here's the next point.
So another reason we loved Budapest was because of the wine. We did a lot of wine tasting. We did a really cool one along the river. It was a river, and we tried lots of different Hungarian wines. Cheers. We also did a wine tasting with Tasting Hungary, which were also really awesome. And I just love Hungarian wine, and so do you.
Yeah, it's actually really good from what we remember, because we were pretty shattered by the end. But shattered, smashed. We were pretty smashed by the end. Mortal, but it was great.
Do you remember how to say cheers in Hungarian?
Eggy shaggy dre, but just X for short, cheers. I think.
Eggy.
So yeah, on that note, cheers, and on to the next point.
Cheers.
So the next point why you have to visit Budapest in Hungary is all this incredible food. So we did a Hungarian vegetarian food tour with Taste Hungary.
Tarragon, lavender, coffee, raspberry and hazelnut. Oh, and tarragon, that's right.
Okay, next up, lavender.
Lavender.
What's it taste like?
Better than lavender, you know? It's like lavender with chocolate. Ooh, it's like paradise.
And that was an amazing experience. In fact, it was so amazing that we went back on another tour, a wine tasting evening with dinner, and that was also incredible. We can only recommend both, really.
Cheers.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, the discounted price.
We also made a separate video about Hungarian snacks called British Girl Tries Hungarian Snacks.
This is our most successful video, right?
This is our second best video that we've shot so far out of all our videos, so special thanks to everyone who's already seen it. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure you do. There's a link below in the description. And I'm sorry that we haven't tried Turi Rudi, the chocolate dish with cottage cheese. I didn't know this existed at the time. We are now not eating cheese anymore.
Or chocolate.
I'm sorry, or normal chocolate, but we can still make a separate video about it where we mention this product when we're gonna see it. We're gonna go to Hungary again soon, and we're gonna at least film it, I guess.
So one of the things I really loved about Budapest was the history from it. So when I was at school, I studied history, and we studied in particular the Soviets and also World War II. And I feel like Budapest is almost central Europe when it comes to stuff like that. So and it wasn't just, you know, being there because they were invaded by the Nazis and then kind of invaded by the Soviets, so they're, you know, right in the middle of it. But it wasn't just that, they were also, we found out, invaded by, is it the Ottomans, like before with the Austrians, and then also the Turkish Empire. I don't know, but you're sort of walking along and it's like walking through history, and you can still see some of the bullet holes from World War II.
Alright people, so these bullet holes you can see there are from the Second World War apparently.
So yeah, it's full of history. If you like that kind of stuff, it's definitely the place for you. We did a cycling tour that was really good. Budapest is really flat, so it's really great to cycle around, and they taught us loads, and we really loved it. And one more thing, I really like the architecture in Budapest, especially the Hungarian Parliament. I think it's really pretty. One of our favourite spots to hang out in Budapest was Liberty Bridge. I don't know if it's like permanent or if it's just summer or if it was just the days that we went, but there are no cars on it, even though there is space for cars, and so you can just walk along happily with your eyes closed and not worried about being run over. You can also kind of climb on the bridge, and it's a perfect place to take a bottle of wine and go and watch the sunset.
Cheers!
Cheers! But yeah, you have to be careful because I actually cut my elbow open on some glass there, and that was annoying.
Can Laura get up the Liberty Bridge? What's she gonna do? She's using her math skills. She almost fell, so there you go. She hurt her elbow.
Oh, it's glass.
Oh my god, you cut yourself? I've got no tissue with me.
Yeah,
And
not good.
especially because Tambo I was like, oh my god, I'm bleeding. I was bleeding everywhere. I didn't have a tissue or anything. I needed some help, and Tambo was just like filming it, like.
That's just
Alright,
so
please.
silly.
Can you not film, babe?
Oh my god, this is the bit I have to film. So silly.
This is not. Can you get me some medical attention?
I am getting you some medical attention. We have to go and get a tissue from somewhere.
I know.
Not
It's like,
happening
oh my
at all.
god, viral video!
And a quiz didn't even go
And
viral.
it didn't go viral.
And I have a scar. There it is. Oh my god, is my elbow really hairy? It really bled.
Yeah.
But, you know, passing by point, people in Budapest are lovely. You know, they really helped me. I could have been like a crazy person trying to kill them, but
That's true.
you know, they're all there with their tissues and their sanitizer and their plasters. We just walked.
True.
You know, everyone was really nice, and that was true for the whole time. So,
Yeah.
God, I love Hungarians. You're the best.
Thumbs up.
I wish I was Hungarian,
Me too.
but I don't think I can ever speak Hungarian, so I just have to be a mute Hungarian.
I know. By the way, if you want to know some facts about Hungary, check out our Hungarian facts video. Thank you. Another reason to visit Budapest is the St. Stephen's Cathedral, and the reason to visit that in particular is because it's got this really old shriveled hand in it, which is kind of creepy, but worth seeing.
Alright people, this is it. This is the hand. I'm not sure if you can see it, but apparently you have to put money in that coin machine over there or something.
Who's it belong to?
It belongs to someone who's lost their hand, and I
Wasn't
can't
it
even-
St. Stephen himself?
Oh yeah, it may have been St. Stephen himself. I don't know. Whatever we're going to say, people are going to destroy us in the comments for this. So just comment whatever the real story was, because
Yeah, he made Hungary Christian, and they were worried that it was St. Stephen, that's why it's called St. Stephen's Cathedral.
Oh yeah.
He made Hungary Christian, and when he died, they were worried about, I think his hand had like special powers or something, and they were worried about grave robbers, so they cut his hand off and put it somewhere else.
Ugh. Okay. Anyways, you can also go on top of the cathedral
That's
and
quite
then
cool.
have an amazing viewpoint.
Okay, we made it to the top, and it's really beautiful, like you can see for miles, and Budapest is just such a pretty city. I'm really glad we came up here. If you ever get a chance, you should definitely come up here too, because it's great.
So we went all the way to the top, which was quite hard to get to because we took, you know, I think part lift, part stairs, and Laura's scared of heights, but we went all the way to the
True.
top, and then the view was worth it though. You can go all the way around, and we went around with our GoPro and took some selfies, and you know, took some amazing shots, and
great.
it was a fun thing to do.
So one thing that shocked us about Budapest actually was how many homeless people were there, and we really wanted to do something to help. We looked for some good charities, and we found Budapest Bike Mafia, and in the end, you know, we went there to go and help with them, and we did help with them, and we felt kind of good about that. And I know you're not really supposed to feel good about helping out, but we did, so sorry. Anyway, my point is, we went to help out, and we actually ended up having a really nice time, because the other people that were helping out were really nice, the homeless people were really nice, and we had a great evening, you know, cycling around the city, helping out and making some friends.
If you want to support Budapest Bike Mafia, there's a link in the description.
We really recommend you do, because the guys, they're all really awesome, and it's a legit charity. It's not, you know, they're not sitting around eating the sandwiches or anything. Like, they really care about what they're doing, and they're really passionate about it. And they're also really into cycling, and I think that's a great concept, because they've taken something they're passionate about, the cycling, made it into a social event and done something to help people. So
True.
they kind of attract people in who like cycling, and the people go there, you know, I want to do some cycling, whatever. And then the people who have joined are like, actually, they're doing a really good job, and now I'm into helping homeless people. So
Another reason to visit Budapest is its amazing location. So it's really easy from Budapest to visit the rest of Hungary, which we haven't done yet, unfortunately. We know Hungary has more to offer than Budapest, okay? We hear this every day. We want to go back to Hungary and explore all it has to offer, and we sure will. But you can not only reach the rest of Hungary really easily, you can also reach other surrounding countries really easily, which we have done. So we did go to the Czech Republic, we did go to Slovenia, and we did go to Slovakia, and we did go to Croatia as well. And we had a fun time in every country, and we ticked off a lot of countries that well. I've never actually been to any of those countries before, which is ridiculous because I'm from Germany. But yeah, I finally went to those countries, and I really had a great time, and I want to go again.
we were in Budapest for a month, and we were supposed to go and see the rest of Hungary, but we were loving Budapest so much that we didn't. But we really want to, so please invite us back, and we'll see the whole of Hungary. We'll do like a tour, and you can all come, and it'll be awesome.
Party!
We'll get a
Weasel
bus.
party in Hungary. I also was lucky enough to celebrate my birthday in Budapest, and Laura found a really cool hotel. Tell us about that hotel.
So we worked with the Aria Hotel, and this is, I think it's the #1 hotel in Budapest on TripAdvisor, so you know it's good, voted by the people.
We're right now at the Aria Hotel. Take a look how beautiful it is. We're having breakfast.
This is a musically themed hotel, and hence the piano. and it was actually really awesome. And they have a pool downstairs and a sauna, and they also have complimentary like wine happy hour thing with snacks. Really great breakfast, really awesome rooms, really comfy. Who is it?
It's YouTube.
Hello YouTube. So today we are staying at the Aria Hotel in Budapest. I'm going to start you off in the bathroom, give you a little tour. This is the bathroom. Everything feels really nice. And if you look up there, there's a speaker, so you can hear whatever's playing or even whatever's on the television. And then in here is the actual room. Very nice.
A great birthday, so thanks again for that.
You're welcome.
We were invited for that hotel, but we do not get paid to say this.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're working on that too. But yeah, anyway, so we had a great time, and we will definitely go back. Okay, we got one more ace up our sleeve. The final reason why you have to visit Budapest. So our final reason to visit Budapest is, drumroll, the Cat Cafe. There's one in Budapest, funny enough, and we went to it and had a great time. It was a really unique experience. I've never seen anything like it. The cats were all really chilled and quite photogenic as well, and they were posing for us, and we stroked them, and we had some cake, and yeah, we just spent a lot of time in the cafe walking around stroking cats, you know, which is great. If you like cats, if you're into cats, that's the place to go. If you're in Budapest, we can again only recommend it. And yeah, here's some footage. Okay, and that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen our other Hungary videos, check them out, you might like them, or the videos from around the world. We just did what I think is a really cool roundup of our 2016 travels, and it's only a minute long, but it's got Tammy did some awesome editing on it, and it's got some really cool shots, and it makes me really happy when I watch it, so hopefully you'll like it as well. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, give us a like, give us a comment, and tell us, when are you going to Budapest? Have we convinced you?
Or if you're from Hungary, have you been to Budapest? Or tell us about your city, where you're from in Hungary. Or if you're from Budapest, what do you like about Budapest?
We're really serious about going back to Hungary and going to other places in Hungary, so please tell us your recommendations for Hungary and we'll try and do them this year. So thank you so much, and we'll see you again for more weaseling weasel. See ya!